Hello, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode. It is a beautiful Monday, and I'm very excited to be coming to you guys live here on all the different social media platforms. We are live on Kick, on Twitch, on YouTube, and all the different ones. And I'm very excited because we're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff today. And we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff. And I'm one of the things that I'm very excited about is that today we're going to be teaching dads how to play Marvel Rivals. Why am I saying that? Because a lot of us, I'm a dad as well. We grew up watching, reading the comics, watching the cartoons, and we've been very excited about this new video game that's come out and it's been really popular and it's been doing really well. So I was like, you know what? I'm sure there's a lot of parents out there who would love to try out this game, but they probably feel overwhelmed. They feel like there's so many different characters going on, so many different actions and keys and things. And we're going to be walking you through the basics today. We're going to be going through the different categories of heroes. We're going to be showing you what some of them do. We probably won't be able to go through all of them because there's so many of them, but we'll walk through some of the original ones, walk through some of the basics and what they do, what the ultimates do, and what's good and what's bad, and what's the meta, and what's been nerfed, what's been buffed, and figure out what nerf and buff means because yeah, we didn't grow up with those terms, so just need a little light there, make my face look good. But yeah, so we're gonna be diving into some of those things. And if you're someone who's been trying to get into it but you don't know how, just tune on in, and we're gonna be walking you through all the different basics of playing Marvel Rivals today. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's a good idea? I hope you do. And we'll try to make it chillax. That's one of our words, not one of the millennial words. We're gonna chillax here on stream, and we're gonna walk through the different characters, see the different abilities, the different things that they do, and then hopefully that'll give you a leg up next time you want to play with your son or daughter, and you guys can jump into a game, and you can either try to save them with healers, or you can try to protect them with a big brawler, or just kind of like be sniping out for some dangers and kind of keep them protected. However you choose to play the game, that's up to you, and we'll be walking you through some of that stuff today. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a good idea? I think that'll be fun. I was trying to figure out fun things to do, fun ways to go incorporate some of the stuff into the stream, and I think that'll be a fun thing to try out. So hopefully you come along. You can come along and let me know what you guys think. Yeah. So let me just. Sorry, I got a quick message here from my wife. I got to check, make sure everything's good. All right, so let's try to get into it. So one of the things that it was overwhelming for me when I started looking to play Marvel Rivals with my son is not knowing what the different categories are, not knowing what the different characters do, and all those things. And one of the great things about Marvel Rivals is that the fact that you can go into like a practice range and you can get to know the characters right there, switch out with the different characters, see what the different abilities do. Normally in the past, the video games that I've enjoyed playing, they've been, sorry, let's set off the music here. Let's turn on Marvel Rivals. Let's make sure that the audio is coming through. Yep, there it is. All right. Let me guys know if your audio is working okay for you guys or not. I want to make sure you guys can hear everything. There's an invisible woman. All right. So we're going to be going to the practice range so that we can take a look at kind of like what the different characters do and how you can use them, so that you could, depending on your playstyle, you can adjust your playstyle according to the different characters that we have. So one of the things that we have the different categories here. We have the Vanguard, which are the big, beefy brawlers right here, and there's the different characters right here. We have the Duelist. These are the ones that are a little bit. So the brawlers have the most health. They have a lot of like blocking abilities, so you can block different attacks and stuff like that. Groot has walls. Doctor Strange has a shield. Who else has a shield? Emma Frost has a shield as well. So you can try in some of these. This one was her name. Angela can fly around and do all sorts of cool stuff. Ro can steal some powers, and Magneto has a shield as well. So depending on your playstyle, you can try to figure out which one you can use. Deadpool can switch. You'll be able to see Deadpool in a whole bunch of different categories here, because they just introduce him and then allow him to do all sorts of different stuff. So yeah, so let's go back to the duelist here. Some of these can fly. We have characters kind of like Deadpool, not Deadpool, sorry, Daredevil, Iron Fist. Who else? Iron Fist, Black Panther. These kind of characters are good in Wolverine. These characters are great for getting in there and just kind of like damage a lot of the different players. They're very brawlers. You go in there and you start punching and slashing, and you dive in, you do some quick damage, and then you get out because you don't have a lot of health, so you can get picked off very quickly. Then you have a little bit more ranged characters. You have Black Widow, you have Hawkeye, you have Hela. Some of these characters are really great at a distance. You can kind of really pick out a lot of the characters from a distance, and they do a lot of damage from far away. And then you have more generic characters like Psylocke, Black Widow. Oh no, Scarlet Witch. Sorry, Scarlet Witch. You have Bucky. You have Moon Knight. A lot of these you can kind of like just run around, create a lot of damage, but you got to be careful you don't get picked off. And yes, characters like Spider-Man, Iron Man, Storm. These ones are kind of like airborne. Same thing with Star-Lord. And the Human Torch. You can just float around and deal some damage from above. So you can keep your distance and then, cause some havoc from above. And then you have the strategists. Yeah, the strategists are kind of like the healers. So you have people like Shark, the Lime Shark. This is one of my favorite characters right here. You have Rocket Raccoon. You have Mantis. You have Gambit. You have Invisible Woman, Luna Snow. And one of the hardest ones to play, in my opinion, is Loki, because he can steal the powers of all the other people, and you can use that power against them, and you can use the ultimate that he steals from other people. So you got to know a little bit of what other characters do so that you can steal the right one to use it against them. So those kind of like the three main categories. You have the Vanguard, you have the Duelist, and then you have the Strategist. You can come to the wheel here, and you can choose whichever one you want. I want to start with one of the funniest ones, and we're just going to go in here with a little Jeff the Land Shark. Yeah, so you can move around like this. Shift makes you go down into the ground, and then you pop out. And his main ability is that he shoots his water stream right here. The cool thing about the stream is that it heals your teammates. So those teammates are going to be getting shot. So you can shoot through the different teammates and you can heal them. But you can also shoot through your teammates and hurt the other player on the other side. As you can see right there. Pretty cool. You can also shoot that little water bottle right there. That causes damage. And you can also choose this little bubble right here. That kind of helps. It gives you a little bit of a speed boost and it heals you as well. So those are some of the things that Jeff could do. Right? And we're going to get our ultimate right here. Now the cool thing about Jeff's ultimate is that you can come in here, for example. And then you can press. You can go here and you can swallow up multiple different characters like that. And then you go to like a ledge. And then you spit them out and they die. Right? So this, you can see how disrupting that could be in a game. This is how you heal your teammates. Right? And then you can also do this. Now, Jeff is not supposed to be like a super, powerful character, but he's a great support character to help you, keep your friends alive as they're fighting and fighting other people. Now, another thing that's really cool is that you can do team-up abilities with other players. Let's see, what is a team-up with Jeff? So let's do like a group, for example. Oh. Now, how do I change hero? I want to be Jeff. So, I'm not sure how to do that, but Ultimate charge. Oh. I didn't want to be the other characters. I mean, maybe it gives you the character that was mostly affected by it. But if you come in here, I don't really know all of them, and this is always constantly changing depending on the meta, depending on what the developers are choosing to do for that season, for that week. As a matter of fact, it just kind of like changes. Like, you know, for if you have like a Iron Man and you have whatchamacallit, Ultron, it gives Ultron like a special beam that he doesn't normally have if these two characters are not activated. So you usually try to see what's working for that current season or that current time, and you can try it out and see if it works. And you know, you can try it out. You also got to be careful. You have 3 shots with that. Otherwise, you got to switch to your stream. And even your stream, you got to charge as well. All right. So that's it for our little lane shark. Now, let's try to see, for example, you can change your hero pressing H. Now, let's see what a brawler looks like. Let's see what a Vanguard. So we're going to go with Captain America. If you're kind of like the guy that wants to run around, he's kind of like hitting people and punching them in the face, this is your character right here. So this is your Captain America. So you kind of hit people around. This is not my kind of character. So then you have like a shield. Okay. You can also do that little, and the shift kind of makes you run faster. Okay. And then you can also throw the shield as well.
Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage. Coming through. Just here to do my duty.
One other thing also for you guys who are watching me for the first time, I'm just kind of getting used to being on keyboard and mouse. So forgive me if, and I'm not claiming to be a professional Marvel Rivals player either. I'm just simply, you know, trying to have fun, and trying to teach parents out there who are just trying to like learn how to play with their kids, how to play the game as well. So let's see. One of the ultimate for Captain America goes like this. It goes this crazy thing. I don't really know what it does. It does like a little. I think it gives like a little boost to your teammates as well if they go in your aura or whatever it is. So, and also if you balance the shield, I think it causes more damage than it is than it. So yeah, that's Captain America. I'm not much of a brawler myself. I prefer playing with somebody like Magneto, and I'll show you why. Magneto is great because it's got this little shield, right? So it charges the shield, and then it also has this projectile that it creates, and this is his regular charge. So he shoots like this, and then he finishes like that. As you can see, Magneto creates a lot of damage. Then you can also do this, and then if you have to defend your players, you can do like an F. It kind of protects you as well. Now, what is this right here? So that's my F. So that protects me. Okay, good to know. I gotta see which one protects my teammates. So if my teammate's here, I can actually protect my teammate as well. So it's my E.
Should be ashamed you cannot hurt me.
Okay, so my E and my E and the E. Okay. Going up.
You are under my protection.
All right, good to know. And for Magneto, the ultimate is this.
Magneto!
That's Magneto's ultimate.
Attacks are futile.
And that basically, if you have like a character that shoots like a lot of bullets and energy and stuff like that, he absorbs that stuff and he uses it to bring it, you know, throw it back at the other characters. But you got to be careful it doesn't fill up too quickly, because otherwise it gets overloaded and you kind of lose it. So you got to be careful when for example, Star-Lord is a good one to use it against. Star-Lord starts shooting at you. You can absorb all those bullets and shoot them back at someone else. But again, you got to be mindful that you don't lose that because of the overload. Cool. Hope you guys are finding this helpful. If not, then let me know. Then I'll just jump into a game and we just skip all this. How about that? Cool. Let's see. Let's go here. I just want to make sure you guys are okay over there. Everybody good? Everybody good on the live? I just want to make sure. Perfect. Just waving my hand, make sure there's no lag. Everybody good? All right, good. Great. So that's kind of like what the Vanguard character does. It's Vanguard, right? I think, yeah, the Vanguard. And you have Emma Stone. I mean, this is one of my favorite
The only
characters.
thing stronger than my skin is my mind.
So the shift kind of gives you this,
You were
it
beneath
gives you like the damage form. And this is kind of like her shield.
some uninvited guests.
Is that how to trick it off? Let's see. Oh, now there's a delay when you can delay the shield. Before there was no delay. You can just keep throwing the shield
Who is it?
until it was
You were beneath me.
Double kill!
Mental domination.
That's 3!
So this is her attack. It kind of like it's like an energy sucking thing.
Wow, 4 in a row!
And then you can charge it up, and then it gets stronger as you go. You can see the 24 underneath the charge there. If we charge it up to 100, then it starts making even more damage.
Double kill!
And her ultimate is actually pretty cool. This is her ultimate. You ready?
Look who's
It's kind of like this thing that kind of like makes the characters come to you, and it also damages them as well.
That's 3!
impervious.
Also,
Mind crush.
yeah, that mind crush.
You
The
were
mind crush allows you to. It doesn't matter where the enemy player is. You shoot that. So for example, let's say that I have this the E on this one. I can just shoot that, and that's sucking the energy, and it causes extra damage once it cracks. So that's pretty cool.
Did you even train for this?
Double kill!
Priceless.
How's everybody doing today? Everybody enjoying this amazing Monday? Oh man, it's a good day. It's a good, beautiful day.
Already forgotten.
It's finally starting to warm up outside, and yeah, it feels great.
Double kill!
Let's see.
Did I break you?
So yeah, so that's it for Emma Frost. I really like playing with Groot as well. You can create some big walls. That shows like a spore. This one throws like a spore that damages people as well. He shoots his arms.
Double kill!
He shoots through multiple people at the same time as well. And the wall actually damages all the players. So if you see these little vines, that kind of hits the characters as well. I'm not sure what the range of it is. If it's got to be close enough, it does that damage. And the cool thing about Groot, the ultimate, is that you do this. It brings the characters together, and then you can finish them off. And it's got some cool team ups like with like Rocket and things like that. You actually have some characters that can hop on top of. That's why it gave me that Groot character before. The Land Shark and Rocket Raccoon can hop on Groot, and he can walk around with them. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what other heroes we have. Those are the ones that I've kind of played with. I played with Groot. I played with Magneto. I played with Emma. Penny's also my favorite. Penny's you can actually put a whole bunch of mines right here, and then if you shoot a web, you can't. The other characters can't see that. The enemy team can't see that. And then it also this web kind of expands, and then it also heals you.
Here comes
So the more you put down, more webs you put down around you, the more it heals you,
Bang.
and you get like a little bit of an overcharge on your shield.
That's 3.
You can also take it off.
Gonna hurt. 4 in a row.
How do you? Okay, so right. So let's say that as long as they don't damage it, you can continue to place it.
You know what to do, spiders?
But let's say that somebody damages it, for example. Let's see if we put it here. See, now that it's got damaged, if I try to bring it back, it would take me a little while. Let's see how long is. Where should we shoot it? Can you shoot it?
You know what to do, spiders?
Okay, let's see how much damage it takes.
Woohoo! I know that sound.
Okay, so now I gotta wait 10 seconds for it to like recharge again.
This is gonna hurt.
But yeah, but one of the cool things to do is set up little landmines like that, and then you can set up like little chokeholds when it comes in the battlefield. Her ultimate is not that great.
Time!
She does like a spider sweep, and she does like spines as well.
4 in a row.
Um,
Way to go, Spy!
it's okay. It can do some damage if there's like a lot of people stacking around, but it's not the best. What is the? That's that one. There's another one where. That's the one. So it can also do that. So I guess I'm not used to doing this yet. You know, you can also play with the remote control, and
Way to go, Spider!
I'm even getting to learn this character. You can, if you double jump, you can do that. You can do that. Okay.
Double KO!
So that's Penny. Penny Parker is one of my favorite characters. I'm actually afraid to click on Deadpool. I've never played with this character before. I feel like there's like different power-ups, and he's so meta. He actually breaks the fourth wall, and he brings out like a little comic book, and he gives himself upgrades. Let's just kind of like see what he's like.
Swords, guns, grenades, a coupon for one free
See,
bag.
so he does.
Yep, I'm ready for
Second.
action.
Okay, so he shoots that way. What's E?
Who's the man? Ladies!
So is he healing people here? Okay, no. I know that he can heal.
Unicorn! I choose you!
There's a unicorn. So there's a unicorn shield apparently.
Can't believe I get paid for this.
Let's see if somebody's getting hurt here.
You can't handle the cute!
So it's just a shield that protects him, okay. Okay, cool. I just got what?
I enjoyed that way too much. Looks like we've got
Okay.
ourselves a party.
I don't know what just happened. Oh, he double jumps? So I can upgrade? Oh my god.
Facebook has pictures. I'm feeling trigger happy. I wouldn't get back up if I were you.
Double KO!
Oh my god, what is happening?
That's 3! Wow, 4 in a row!
Whatever that strange tingle is. What are you aiming at? Another name up
I am just in shock of what the hell is going on. I have no idea.
That's 3!
This is like a button mashing like character. You just hope for the best, basically.
Wow, 4 in a row!
Seems like a fun character though.
Show their stupid faces.
Oh my god, what is going on?
Time to go full hibachi up in here. I can't believe I was here for this.
Oh my god.
Unicorn! I choose you!
That's 3!
I think I'm gonna play it just a few times just for the meta of it. Just for like try to see what it's like.
I wouldn't get back working.
Oh my god, he takes a picture with the guy after he kills him. You gotta love this character. I was playing a few games the other day, and I was just trying to figure out what the hell was happening.
I'm meta.
Magical, the biggest test.
Hope you're at least celestial rank.
So this is quite the character for sure. If you want to play some crazy stuff, definitely go with Deadpool. But we're gonna change it up here. So these are some of the heroes on the Vanguard. Now let's play with some of these are the ones that I kind of like a lot. One of the first ones that I started playing was with the Punisher. So he has this great grapple that he shoots. His main weapon is an assault rifle right here. He can also switch and go to the shotgun.
Double KO.
So that's his main one. And another cool one is that he can set up a turret. So he can come in here. That's not it. So he can come here and set up a turret. Oh, it's E.
I'm hunkering down.
So he's got a grid turret that gives him protection. He's very vulnerable behind him.
That's 3.
So you got to be careful about that.
Hostiles up front.
The cool thing about the turrets is that they stay. Not the turrets. The zip lines is that they kind of stay and you can use them. One of the things that
Smoke screen.
one of the cool things about this character is that you can do the smoke screen, and it shoots you. So a lot of people will use it as movement. So they'll be going, they'll jump, turn around, and then they get pushed forward as well.
Bump in the road.
Another thing you can do with the smoke screen, once it comes up, is that you can throw smoke and kind of like it may help. It creates a distraction so that people can't see you so easily. And the headshot multiplier also makes it so that they kill people faster. Now here comes one of the best ultimates that I didn't know the other day you can shoot rockets with. But you can come in here, press this.
Judge, jury,
You can shoot this.
executioner. Blaze of glory.
Now you can shoot rockets with it. If you ever hear this guy's executioner call, you might as well start hiding and look for cover because it's really hard to defend against it. Shields, he will melt through shields. So you got to be careful with that when he gets his ultimate. Let's see.
I'm hunkering down.
Oh, that's the E. Okay. All right. So you can also, like you saw, you can reuse the zip lines, and you can come in here and just set up another zip line. See, and it gives you a lot of movement. Just sends you flying. So yes, that's Punisher's great, fun character. I also like using Wanda. She kind of it's one of the easiest characters, really. And then you can also use the lift. So you can get them weak and then just finish them off with one of it. You got 4 charges, you have to let it recharge. But if you have like people who are flying around or like people who are just diving in and hitting you quickly and leaving, you can use her to like make sure you keep them in bay. So every character has like a, good things and bad things against them. So you got it's good to she also has that kind of stuns the character as well. So points and counterpoints, for every character. So some people, if they're flying, you can use something like this, kind of like stop them from like hitting you from afar. And she's got one of the coolest ultimates, but you got to be very careful. You got to pull it off. Normally, what people do is trying to hide, and they'll do like something like this. And then it does a crazy amount of destruction. It's got huge range and it one-taps everybody. It doesn't matter who you are. It basically destroys anybody that comes anywhere near them. So yeah, Wanda's pretty cool. Another character that I like. I'll play this one from time to time. One of the cool things that he can do is that he throws this little minions. So you can constantly cause him damage, and if you need to get away, you can do this. Kind of protects you, gives you invulnerability for a little while. So that's good to have. But you also got to make sure you're always using your little octopi. And then for his ultimate, we have this whale that kind of like is thrown, and it does a lot of damage. So. Yeah, so that's pretty much. It's pretty simple to play Namor. Just watch all the other heroes here that I like to play with. Now, Black Widow. There are some people who are really good with Black Widow.
Happens in any world without me knowing about it.
She can run, so you can press this and it goes fast. But then
Looking for a new challenge.
if you like sniping, this is your character right here. Keep your distance.
Double KO.
She's great at that, right? And then her
Plasma.
plasma, when it hits somebody, it kind of slows everybody down. But you gotta hit 3 shots in a row, and the scale's going on. You know, it's not so easy, right? So she's a great character to, like, you know, weaken a lot of characters from afar, and then your friends can come in and kind of like finish them off, right? She also has this. You can switch. You can deflect. I don't know exactly how it works, but you can deflect attacks.
Double KO.
And she does like a kick as well. So she has a hook or something. I don't know how you can do the hook.
Target neutralized.
Anybody know how to do the hook? She has like a little zip line or something that you can. I'd never known how to do it. Some people know how to do it. Did you have to be in this one? No, that's your E.
Bogies, here they come.
I don't know how it's done. Anyway, there are people who are really good at playing as Black Widow. I am not one of those people. Psylocke is another one that I really like to play with as well. Everything that has like quick little movements, so you can like kind of get away from. When she does that, she does like a little slash, and she damages multiple people along the way. So let's say that you come here, and you do your dash,
Step aside.
and then you show your stars. And you can also show these stars, and then they come back to you after after a little while, and they cause damage
Double KO.
along the way as well.
You're mine.
That's 3.
So you can be hitting somebody. Let's say that you're hitting somebody, and then you do your little dash, and you give them a little.
5. That's amazing. 6 in a row. Way to go.
Now let's get the ultimate here. And then her ultimate's really cool because she starts slashing anything within her radius. She starts slashing like crazy. So this is one of my favorite ultimates for sure. You should definitely try that one out. Let's do it again. That was fun. Kind of like get in the middle, try to get as much radius as possible, and just start slashing people left and right.
Your day ends, Demon.
Bucky's another really cool character, the Winter Soldier.
The battlefield may change, but the war never ends. Nothing
You can
personal.
hit your shots.
Double KO.
One thing that people like to do is do that shot and then finish them off.
Wow, 4 in a row. 5. That's amazing.
Another
His
one
ultimate's
off my
pretty cool
list.
because when you hear the again, if you probably heard some clips online, it's pretty crazy. What I like about this is you can also, like, let's say you hit your E and you hit shift,
That had to hurt.
you can hit pretty quickly and kill some characters pretty quickly.
Another one off my list.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. Wonder if I should switch my E to my other mouse button.
Nothing personal.
Again, headshot multiplier helps. And let's get the ultimate so you guys can see what that's like. And then he goes. Let me try to get out from underneath this.
Armed and dangerous.
So you see that red bar? And it allows you to go do it again.
Double KO.
And then as long as you keep killing people, you can keep doing it again. So when you hear that in Battlefield, your team's not doing very good if they're doing that against you. So when you hear the again, just run away because he's gonna continue to charge his ultimate over and over again. And as you can see that there, both of them still have the charge. So if I charge both of them, boom.
Incoming.
So Buck is pretty cool, but it takes certain kind of players to do, really good damage when it comes to some of these. Hela is kind of like Black Widow. It's good from afar. You can switch into a bird and fly away. That's your shift. And then
Who could fight the goddess of hell?
Double
does a
kill.
lot of head damage.
That's 3.
And she does something like one that sends like a little chocker vibe thing.
5. That's amazing.
I am the
And her this is her ultimate. She does a lot of damage. You should definitely watch out when you hear that. Just kind of like get underneath the cover. And she always goes down to where she took off from. So you can also lay some mines down for where she took off from, and you can hurt her when she comes down. Penny's really good for that. You can set up some traps when she goes down.
Double kill.
So that's Ella. And let's do Iron Fist, for example. I have no idea how to play some of this character.
So much more.
What the heck just happened?
Your fight is over.
So he likes to do like this healing thing where he goes like this,
So long.
and he builds up some strength.
Only in fishing. Defeat was your destiny.
And he can run around. He can like triple jump and just keep flying. That was one of the complaints about this character,
Only in
is that he could like follow like Iron Man fighting through the air.
Double kill.
outmatched.
That's 3.
I don't know how this character is. It's just I have no idea how to use him.
Only in fishing.
But if you're the kind of brawler kind of guy, this is probably your character, right?
Double kill.
Defeat was your destiny.
But one of the things is kind of weak. If you don't do this charge thing and charge up before you go into battle, you can get one shot pretty quickly. So you got to be careful.
Only in fishing.
So yeah. Oh, Blade's also another cool character. It's kind of like one of the newer ones.
To save the world. I love my job.
He's a sword guy.
Hell yeah. Slice and dice.
He also has like this little blood suck thing, so that it takes more health. And you can also defend yourself. And he can also switch to weapons.
Double kill. That's
So if you're a fan of Blade, he's pretty cool, pretty good to use. And wait till you see his ultimate. Ready? Let's make sure that everybody's full health kind of here.
You never stood a chance.
He goes crazy. He goes like a crazy 1,000 dashes.
double kill. That's 3.
So that's what he can do.
In a row.
So let's see. We've covered the Vanguard. We covered a few of them, kind of some of the things that they can do. We've covered some of these. Star-Lord is pretty good because he can fly around.
Right from one cosmic disaster to the next. Story of my life.
He also does this crazy. So he shoots everything around him, but you got to be able to get away from that afterwards because of this. He doesn't have a lot of health. You can see he's got 250 health. And you kind of come into an area, do this, and then you kind of like run away again. But his ultimate is pretty cool. You kind of like will see some of them kind of like going up high, and then it kind of like automatically aimbots everything, and it just goes wild. So that's why it's good to have Magneto when you have like a Star-Lord on, so that he does his ultimate, and you can kind of like absorb it and throw it back at him or his teammates. I'm trying to see those are kind of like some of the ones that I play. Moon Knight is pretty cool.
Just not always in the right
He
direction.
does double jump and he can glide. What's his so he can come here. You can get some high ground. But his big thing is that he can throw like a little unk.
Get from Khonshu.
So kind of like brings it like, and you kind of yeah.
Double kill.
So you kind of like throw your unks at this thing or whatever they're called, and then he kind of like shoots at the other ones.
Wow, 4 in a
And you can shoot multiple ones. And as you can see, it kind of like starts attacking everybody. So So you got to be careful when it comes to Moon Knight. He kind of like likes to like lurk in the shadows, and he'll throw a nunk down. If you see a nunk, you should definitely watch out because then he'll be spamming. And even if you're around the corner, it'll still be able to get you. And you'll hear this call. The moon haunts you. And let me tell you, that is haunting because it does so much damage. And usually when you'll do it when there's like a lot of like people around you.
Double kill.
Vengeance is served.
There's another thing that you can do. Oh, there you go. He also does that.
Wow.
So Moon Knight's a pretty good, one of the pretty powerful characters, as you can see.
6 in a row.
Let's see what else we got. Anybody there? You just want to make sure that everybody's around. So yeah, so that's let's see. Iron Man. We got to do Iron Man just so you guys can see what he's like.
We better save the world again. Or is it
How does he
worlds
go
this
up and
time?
down? Oh,
Enemies on approach.
so he shoots missiles, which are not very powerful. And then this is kind of like his attack. There's splash damage.
There's another one down.
The thing that you can do with Iron Man is you got to charge it up. He powers up, and then it does like a special attack like this. Okay.
4 in a row. That's amazing.
How does he go up and
Where do I
down?
head next? I'm taking requests.
I'm trying to figure out. There's a way. Oh, okay. So I'm not really good at pressing control. What is my other mouse? I feel like I want to switch this. What is? Sorry. Sometimes you gotta like play with your settings. So no, not back to settings. I want to go to my settings.
Enemies on approach.
Keyboard, mouse, keyboard, mouse. What do I have set up for? 5, ability 2, shift F. Which one's control? I would love if there was a mouse. You know how this one has like 2 over here? I wish there was a mouse that had like the XYB from like the remote control, because then you can have like you have like an Xbox remote control right here. You can hear all those 4 buttons, and then you can have the mouse like you normally do. That I wish somebody would make that. I've looked for them. I can't find them anywhere. Maybe somebody's made it, but yeah, that's something I would love. And with Iron Man, one of the things you want to do is charge up right here, and then you go on your Q, and you throw this amazing powerball that can pretty much kill anything nearby. So, and when you're in this mode, you can also throw your missiles at them as well.
One step closer to saving the world.
Not a lot of people like Iron Man. He's kind of like easy to pick out of the sky, so you got to be careful when you're using him. And this is the easiest character to use.
This is
If you're ever having a bad day and you just want to like just sit back, relax, and just kind of like shoot from afar, this is sort of the character for you. You kind of like sit from back here, and then you can get a lot of damage done, and people can't do anything about it. You know, you can take cover from the back. You can get away, and then you can also charge your little exploding things, and you do a lot more damage.
double kill.
She has good maneuverability, and her little squirrel attack also does a lot of damage. You'd be surprised how much damage that can cause, because they just are like little squirrels running around everywhere, and they do a lot of hurt. A lot of hurt. You'll hear she might wipe out a whole team if you're not careful. And but yeah, she's pretty good if you kind of like keep your distance. And you can do a lot of damage, and you can kind of like bank your shots also. So you know, it's good for like people who are trying to hide. You can just kind of like throw some little nuts around the corner and stuff. Let's see. Does anybody want to see any specific characters or anything like that? I'll be happy to check them out and see what you guys think. Let's see. And then we have the healers. So yeah, we haven't talked about the healers, or we talked about Jeff, but not the other ones.
If you wish.
Society can
Oh,
exist
that's the
without
shift.
lives.
Okay. So for Loki, he's kind of like a healer. So
For my friends.
so if they're getting hurt, you can come in here, shoot at them, and you can keep them alive. Another thing about Loki is that he can like disappear like that, and then reappear.
Foes draw near.
But one of the things you can do is
I have
create different copies of yourself. And let's say that you need to heal. When you do that, it creates like a little lanterns, and you can heal from different areas. You can heal multiple people at the same time. And then if you need to get away, up the shift is not available yet. You can also do that to switch to another character. The cool thing about Loki is that you can come here,
Your powers are mine.
and you can take someone else's power. And the cool thing that she can do is that
Put on a show.
basically you can become indestructible when you're in her little aura over dancing or whatever. She protects everybody and nobody can get hurt. You can switch it between power and healing. And now we're back to Loki. So he switches characters with other people for a little while, and this is kind of like where he becomes really strong when he's got his lanterns up. So when you're playing against him, you got to make sure you take off those lanterns. And if you want to disappear, you kind of do that,
Everywhere.
and you run away. So this is a great way to like trying to get behind enemy lines. You can use this character to kind of like hide and kind of like attack their healers if you want to. But you got to be careful, you don't lose yourself, and then your teammates are down a healer. So it depends on the strategy that you guys are trying to do. All right, so that's him. What are some of the other good healers? I like Invisible Woman. She's pretty
Who
cool.
wants to see something fantastic?
This is kind of like how you heal. You can also do the F, so you create a shield around your teammates. So that starts healing them. You can heal them as well, and then you can also throw down.
Psionic burst.
Also, that was the.
Now I see them.
Oh, that's how you do that one. Okay. There's oh, this shit. There we go. That's the one. So it shoots that. Whoever's in that gets hurt as well from the bad guys. And then her Q is basically a defensive Q. So anybody in here, you can't see anybody on the side of there. And then you can shoot from inside, and you become stronger as well. And you can. There's a lot of healing going on as well.
Double KO.
But her shift, her first burst, that one hurts people as well, as you can see. And then if you double jump, you become invisible, and you can heal while you're in this form, and people can't find you. So it's a great way to kind of get away if somebody's diving you. But usually what you end up doing is you end up trying to heal up your teammates as well, so that you guys both don't die. But sometimes you're in a hurt, you're like really hurting, kind of like hide, get away, and you can heal.
They look like they mean business.
Oh. Try to do some spamming. No spamming. No spamming, please. So yeah. Let's see, what else can we do here? So that's Invisible Woman. Ultron. He's good for like trying to take targets from afar. He also that's the healing. But what he does is he set up like a little drone around your teammates. So let's say that you want to drone this guy, you can switch as many times as you want, and then you do this to like heal all the people in between that drone. And you can do multiple drones. Oh no, there's so many people inside the bubble that you can heal. Cool. And then yeah, that heals you. That's armor. And then his ultimate is basically you have a whole bunch of other drones. And you can that also heals your teammates. And so if you have a whole bunch of cluster of people, it heals and destroys as well. So, and then your shift kind of like helps you get away and stuff. He's a pretty strong character. It's really great because you get a lot of assists when you have a drone set up on your teammates. and then you get a lot of assists that way. And then you can also, you know, enhance them. Warlock I haven't played since been able to fly.
I tend to lost souls, like a shepherd tends to his flock.
So he soul bonds, and then people can fly. And stuff. Oh no, people, no, it just makes people stronger. It gives them like invulnerability for a little while.
Your
I think.
fate is sealed.
I wasn't around when they did the patch for that. Good thing is it can charge his shot and does a lot of damage. So you do that, and then you do.
Wow, 4 in a row.
So that's pretty cool. Oh, and he can fly. Now he can fly. Okay. So it's the F. So yeah, so if you do the soul bond, this is the healing, and then the soul bond is this. He's coming back. Oh no, the soul bond's not yet. Not back yet. If you're not careful, he can.
Quantum magic.
And then here comes the.
You are not alone.
So there you go.
This ends now.
Double kill.
My aim sucks.
That's 3.
Anyway,
Wow, 4 in a row.
can I shoot through multiple people?
Me do
No.
5. That's amazing. 6 in a row.
And his ability is that if someone dies, he can bring him back to life. See, there he is. You got to be careful when you do that. Let's say your team's getting wiped by someone else, and then you bring them all back. It brings them back with a little bit of health, and somebody can just come in here to destroy everybody quickly. So
our foes.
you got to make sure you find like a secret spot, and let's say you come over here, and then you go, you do that. Away from the action, that's where you want to save your friends, because otherwise you're gonna get everybody's killed right away. How's the stream going? Everybody doing good? Everybody out there good?
Second chance
Let's
is
see.
over.
Just making sure. So yeah, so that's Adam Warlock. People love Luna Snow and Cloak and Dagger. Cloak and Dagger is really difficult character to play for me. You can switch between the Cloak and the Dagger. I really like Mantis.
One may feel empathy for an
You
enemy
can
and still destroy them.
you can heal people, and you can enhance them.
Getting my
Let me see
kicks.
the E.
Feel better.
Heals him.
Fight better.
No. Oh, so that one heals. And what you can
Our
do
enemies
is,
are here. Mantis strikes.
which one's to sleep? So that one makes the enemy go to sleep.
That's 3.
So you can boost them, and you can heal them at the same time. So she does it, and she's got a lot of great movement.
Wow, 4 in a row.
And when she does her thing,
We are
she
undefeatable.
like does a lot of damage, and she
Help, friends.
she's healing people at the same time, I think.
6 in a row. Way to go. Unbelievable.
So Mantis is one of the pretty cool ones. I like Mantis. So let's see. So yeah, you know what? I think we've done a lot of really cool stuff here. We've shown you what some of the different characters can do. Hopefully that's been helpful, and that helps you kind of be able to just dip your toes in the water a little bit. Dip your toes in, and learn how to play some of these characters so you can jump into a match and start grinding your way to like some fun games with your kids or something. Just give me 1 second. I'm super thirsty and I forgot my drink way over there. How's everybody doing this fine Monday morning? Everybody excited? I'm super excited. And I'm super happy to be here. And yeah, today, so if you just joined, we are trying to jump in here and kind of like teach dads out there. I'm a dad. You know, you can be moms too. Mom, sorry, I don't mean to leave you out. Mom, dads, parents, if you've been looking at Marvel Rivals and be like, oh, that's a fun game. I wish I could play with my kids. We're just kind of going through and kind of like teaching you what some of the basics are, what the different characters do. You can back up a little bit for the past hour. I mean, you kind of like showing you how how to play with some of these characters, the different classes and stuff. My brother said that he was going to join me. Let's see if he's able to join me. All right, we'll see. Hopefully he'll be able to join me and we can play some fun games. So yeah, so you can do quick matches until. Just give me 1 minute. Sorry. All right, so here we are. Why don't we do a quick match? So we've gone through the vanguards, we've gone through the strategist, the duelist, and we've kind of learned what some of them do. Why don't we just jump into a match right now and we can see in action kind of like how everything works. And one of the things about let me just do this real quick. Sorry. Trying to send my brother the link to my stream. All right, so here we are, seeing some beautiful characters. And so yeah, we've learned some of the different what the different players do. We had the vanguards, the duelists, and the strategists, and we learned what each one does. And here you can actually change the screen and see what the different characters do. Magic is one of those brawlers. She's kind of like a badass kind of thing, and she goes around and she's looking pretty fine, but she's really difficult to use. So I haven't played with her in a while. Luna Snow is a pretty fun character. But you know what? We're going to do a quick match in here. We're going to jump in and we're going to get into the action. And one of the things you got to watch out for is that you got to build a good composition when it comes to like the other teammates and stuff. So you don't want to have all healers or all brawlers. You got to be able to get a nice little match. Let's see. And make sure you're not talking while everybody else is doing their thing. But you know what? I like to heal. We got some tanks. We got some stuff. So I'm going to go with some Rocket right now. We're going to do Rocket in the example that we did before, but Rocket's a fun little character. And he's a healer. He shoots either guns or he shoots like little orbs, like kind of heal people. And his ultimate helps you boost everybody while you're going into the action. And he's pretty sneaky. He can get away pretty easily with his shift ability. So here we are. And he can climb walls. And he can get around. He can get away.
30 seconds
So he can either shoot and he can shoot bubbles as well.
It ain't nowhere, but I visited
And
worse.
this one gives you some additional shield. And then it also gives you like a blue one, makes you jump a little bit higher. So usually we lay this down somewhere. And you try to hide it so that we can... it actually brings you back to life. If you're near it in the field, the battlefield, you can bring it and it brings you back to life. But then after that happens, it goes away for about 40 seconds.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
No oceans? As if this world wasn't
So I'm going to go over here somewhere. I'm going to try to find somewhere cool where I can hide this. Probably right here.
Armor pads here.
And then I'm going to try to find a spot where I can heal my teammates.
Some uninvited guests.
You're ready for action.
I suppose that helped.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. The mission area is
At some points, you also want to try to, create some damage as well.
That's right. Everything is mine.
So this is a great spot because I'm seeing a lot of my teammates and I can try to heal. Oh, this one died. That one died.
I'll patch you up.
But you can see how chaos it is. And I brought him back because I had the beacon set up.
See? I'm fucking helpful. Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
You're welcome.
Cool thing is that you can heal yourself as well. Oh no, both healers down. That's not good. We made a mistake there. We were holding the point pretty good, but then we both died there.
Here comes
Here we go. See, right now they have the point. So we gotta come over here somewhere, sort of a beacon, so that we can bring some people back.
This is a nice spot.
It's fighter time!
Oh boy.
Someone scratch my back. You're ready for edge. Love that healing feeling.
See, now I get an ultimate, and I can try to use it for my teammates. So they have a rocket too. Oh, they destroyed my thing. We're in a bad spot here because his thing, mine got destroyed and theirs didn't. There we go. I gotta keep her alive. 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 Oh no! They got me. They got me. Oh no.
Launch it again.
Is that our chaos? I hope it is. Oh, it's our one that she got killed. Nope, that wasn't good.
They've almost got it!
Armor packs here. Don't pay up.
I suppose that helps.
Those bigots don't grow on trees, you know. Someone scratch my back.
Oh, I was trying to challenge the point.
Damage sustained. Need assistance.
Ooh, is that ours? Nope, that's not ours. Oh, no. That wasn't a good round. But you know what? This one's at several different rounds. So hopefully we'll be able to get back in there and get the other two. Once you win 2 out of 3, then that's the winner of that one. So it's kind of like King of the Hill, kind of like game mode right here.
Guard the galaxy, sure.
Let's see. So I'm trying to see if that was... Oh, that's pretty cool.
This is a nice spot.
Maybe I'll switch heroes. Let's
Who are
see.
you calling a raccoon?
We got 2 healers.
Before you attack,
You know what? I'm gonna try to go with Loki on this one.
I'm sorry, you what?
Wait, you want to eat a symbiote? No, I don't think that's a good idea.
I don't know. We'll see. I haven't played Loki in keyboard and mouse, so I'll try to do my best. We'll see.
Battle starts
I gotta
in
remember the
5,
shift is what gives the healing for
3,
everything.
2, 1.
See how it goes.
All you need to do is capture the mission area.
Wish me luck, guys. Wish me luck.
I can still hear the echoes of the Celestial's consciousness.
So as a healer, you don't want to be first.
Guess who just showed their stupid faces?
Assistance.
Help, friends.
The more the merrier. Healing feeling.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Chin up.
The more the merrier.
Thank goodness someone finally silenced Wade's filthy mind.
Time to vanish.
Looks like we're doing okay. Oh. Glitching here.
You belong to me!
I am a true team player.
Oh no. Oh, save myself there. Okay, all right. We did good. We did good. We did good.
I have many faces.
Down goes the spider.
That's the cool thing about Loki. It's like if you stay still, sometimes they will confuse you, and they won't know who's the real one. So that helps. Whew, this is scary. Scary for sure.
I outnumber you.
Love that healing feeling.
Love doing that. I love canceling someone's ultimate.
Keep going.
Okay, so now I have my ultimate here. I gotta find someone cool that I can use the ultimate from.
I outnumber you.
Who's got a cool ultimate here? Not Penny. Penny, I don't like her ultimate.
Disappear!
Uh-oh.
I outnumber you.
Oh, we got...
Suffer for what you
I don't need to use mine right here now.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
You have my
There we go.
full support. Render me assistance.
There we go. We did good on that one. All right, so we got that round back. So now let's see what we can do in the next one.
God of lies.
All right, so it was a good switch to Loki.
Society
We managed to keep everybody alive there for a little while. Hopefully we'll be able to do this round as well. We got the ultimate ready to go. So who do we have on the other team? We don't know. Who do we have on our team? We got 3 healers. We got Emma. Oh, Emma Frost. Maybe I'll use her. So maybe I'll target my own teammate and get. She's got 91 on her ultimate as well. So we can give him a little double whammy.
Emma is still hiding so many diamonds beneath the diamonds. I'm sorry. Can we start over? This one's never gonna be a me.
I assure you, I have no idea what you're talking about.
One of the things I got to figure out is how to be able to get clips while I'm doing this. I think they have pedals.
2,
Maybe I'll try to get a pedal to help me get some clips while this is going on.
Got it?
To help me promote the channel, you know what I mean?
What is
Gotta grow this channel, gotta grow this community.
an overgrown child with a weapon? The more the merrier.
Some uninvited guests. I was fine.
Your powers are mine!
I suppose that helps.
Love that healing feeling.
You have my full support. I'm every.
As long as I don't get shot, I can continue to heal this way. Okay, great. See how cool Loki is?
Done. You're welcome.
Oh, I haven't played against that guy before.
I outnumber you.
And create a little
I suppose that helps.
funnel right here. If we can do that, we can win.
Regeneration. You're quite welcome.
Now I am more dangerous.
There we go. We're doing good here.
I'll make a better Supreme.
Awesome. Here we go.
The more the merrier.
Whew. All right, we're doing good. Not too bad.
Ew. I am wounded. Who will help?
I like to stay on point. I don't need to be fighting over there. I'm not trying to farm any kills or anything like that. The longer we stay on point, the more likely we're to win. And, you know, it's all about the objectives, right?
I have many faces.
Oh, she tried to get me. Oh no. Ah, stopped her. Oh no. Oh, she got me. So close. See what I'm talking about, Psylocke? That's a great ability. Man, it's hard to get away from it.
That was nothing for a god.
The cool thing is I'm still there. My copy's still there, so I can still like shoot people and stuff. I wonder if I could have switched. I think I could be within line of sight to be able to switch. I think we got this. We're good.
I have many faces.
Regeneration.
There we go.
Goodbye.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. See, we lost the first one, but we were able to come back, make a rally, and win. That's the cool thing about this kind of game when you do the little capture the hill, capture King of the Hill. And you can kind of like make a comeback, so that was pretty cool. How's everybody doing this fine, fantastic Monday? Very excited. Didn't get MVP. That's cool. I'm sure she did a great job. Haven't got an MVP on stream yet. That's okay. I'm not bitter. Are you bitter? I'm not bitter. 14 assists. No, see? I love it when we're in a good team. You know, everybody does good, but the whole team does good. That's exciting. That's good. Love it when we all come together. It's all good. Good things, good experience. You guys enjoying the gameplay so far? I hope you are. Yeah, so we're here. We're trying to teach parents to be able to just jump into Marvel Rivals, be able to play with their kids, and not get destroyed. So learning the basics here. If you missed a little bit the earlier part of the stream, I went through a lot of the different characters and kind of like what the different abilities are and stuff like that. You can rewind and watch that. But right now, we're trying to build up our rank to 15 so we can jump into some ranked matches and get yelled at by people who think they're really, really good at the game. But right now, we're going to continue to play quick matches so we can get our level up a little bit. And we can practice a little bit because I'm not used to playing keyboard and mouse. So I'm still kind of getting used to it. Oh, there's a mouse there. I didn't know that. It's just a little. I don't know if I'll be able to use it. So yeah, let's keep on playing and having a good time. What kind of character should I play next? Should I go Vanguard, Duelist? I guess we'll see how the team composition.
Top-notch team to win this one.
What are people playing? Okay, we got a tank already. That's good. 2 tanks. Okay, we got a Squirrel Girl as well. You guys gonna need somebody to a little Wanda. Wanda's a good team up with Doctor Strange, I think. The people, the last 2 people to select, they're gonna have to be strategists. They're gonna have to be some healers. Otherwise, they'll jump in there and heal. But that's usually the way it works out. If you take too long to select your character, you're gonna be stuck healing somebody. I enjoy healing, but a lot of people don't. So let's see what we got. Let's see what our team comp is. Oh, we got a Loki. Awesome. Oh, this should be interesting. We have a Lord. So the Squirrel Girl. Oh wait, jeez. I haven't played this map before. Jeez.
The barriers between dimensions are breaking down.
Sorry, I'm late.
It's
Oh,
up
this
to
one's got a
us
great
to
ability with
protect
C.
Chaos surrounds us, but I will gladly show it who is in control.
Ooh, I can hide here and just suck people dry. Ha 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 ha.
2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the mission area.
Time has unraveled. Who will stitch it together again?
Under my spell.
Feeling stronger already.
Your god is suffering.
Oh man, she sucked up the Strange. Oh. I need healing. I need healing. I need healing. Ah. Pushed myself too far. Went too far. That was my mistake. My mistake. Man, Rogue is a cool character. I don't know how to play Rogue, but man, that was cool. Also, when I was shooting Rogue and I was shooting Doctor Strange. Shield.
Feeling stronger
Oh, take that.
Didn't you?
Oh, did I sub him in time? Did we not sub him in time?
You need
Oh,
to stop
no,
that vehicle
we
in
didn't.
its tracks.
Here we go.
I am wounded.
Where are healers? Who's healing us? Uh-oh. Oh, I got stuck. I don't know where I was going. You know what? I think we might need to switch. Oh, let's see. How am I? My ultimate. How far am I from my ultimate? 57%. You know what? I can still switch. I'm gonna switch to something a little bit more helpful. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Psylocke here.
Everything in this place feels so familiar, and
boy.
yet so strange.
Better stop that vehicle. Under here!
Step aside.
They've made it halfway. Stop them.
What a difference.
Mind over matter.
Okay, okay, we're doing good. We're cooking, we're cooking. Ah, we almost had him. Almost had him, guys. We're gonna have our ultimate soon. We're gonna kick some butt.
You stopped them in their tracks.
Mind, body, and soul.
Okay, we have a little chokehold here. Hopefully we can. Okay, make sure somebody doesn't sneak behind me. Oh, I hear somebody. Oh, a lot of ultimates. Oh my god, what the heck just happened? Darkshot got me? No way.
I don't give up so easily.
Oh man.
Step aside.
I've never played this map before, guys, so I'm sorry if I'm a little confused here.
Better stop that vehicle.
Oh my god, I finally got healed by somebody. How the heck? Okay, that's it. I'm using my ultimate and wipe them all out.
They hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to
Oh
stop.
no, I'm gonna be back at the spawn. It's really far.
Limelight cannot be
I don't even know where I am. Alright, let's go. We're gonna use our ultimate right here.
Feel better. Fight better.
My blade seems sharp.
Better stop that vehicle.
Oh no! How did she? I didn't even see her. I could hear her, but I couldn't even see her.
I don't give up so easily.
Alright, let's do this, guys.
Mine.
I really want to use my ultimate. I want to help out.
Stop them.
You don't have to fight alone.
Lift your wings. I needed that. You're mine.
There we go.
You stop them in their tracks. Friends, gather around.
Never fall! Judge! Jury! Executioner!
Oh no. Remember what I said about Judge, Jury, and Executioner and running away? Don't do what I just did. That's not gonna help you.
I
That's
don't give up so
3.
easily. You're mine.
heroes. I can't play heroes that I don't know how to play yet. I got a Punisher. I'm gonna go Punisher. Oh, that's it. We lost. Hey guys, you win some, you lose some. I don't know what to tell you. That was a really weird composition. I'm not used to playing against Rogue and Gambit and some of these other players. How's everybody doing today? Everybody having a good day? No? Okay. You gotta just be supportive of people. When you're playing this kind of rounds, it's kind of like you're doing it for fun. When you're not playing competitive, it's just kind of like for fun. You kind of learn how to play the game, and that's what I highly recommend for people who are just coming into this. Just play a whole bunch of quick matches, have fun, learn how the game works, and then eventually, if you want a bigger challenge, then you can jump in and start kicking some butt and stuff. So,
The more dazzling the diamond.
let's see. We got a couple healers. Good. We got a brawler. All right, we're gonna try some Emma Frost right now. See how that goes. I mean, it's just not hard to look at. You know what I'm talking about? Celestial Husk. I have played this one before, so should be okay.
I proudly wear the X, even when it clashes with my
Let's see.
own
How's
symbol.
everybody else doing? Everybody doing okay? Yeah.
30 seconds
Alright.
before you attack. Get ready.
Let's see. Make sure we're live here. Yep, everything's good. All right, just making
I
sure you guys are
swear
still
if
there.
this
Making sure
outfit
everything's
gets
okay.
ruined, there will be hell to pay.
All right.
I'm as flawless as they come, darling.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Yes, I'm a fox spirit. No, you cannot touch my tail.
Gotta be careful with my shift. I'm so used to pressing the shift, but the shift turns me into my form, my diamond form.
I won't turn down extra protection.
Our prey is in the open. Pick up your toys, Moon Knight. Anyone willing to help?
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
These beasts of yours disgust me, Raynor.
I need help. I don't know if was a good one for me.
Things are gone.
Double KO.
Seems like people need healing help here. We're gonna go with this rocket. Yeah. Oh no, I forgot.
The mission area is yours. Another one for us.
I can use a hand.
That's much
Maybe a
better.
front.
Back in the game.
Powering up. A little help, please.
The moon haunts you.
Oh, I tried to hide there at the end. Couldn't do it. The moon. Remember what you guys said? What I said about the moon haunting me? Yeah, it haunts everybody.
That's 3.
Yet another ancient relic to face my death.
Feeling fantastic.
Oh my god, that guy destroyed me. Oh my god, I got wiped.
Powering up.
Enemy ahead of us.
One of Moon Knight's arms. team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Anyone willing to help? And this?
Oh my god. Can't find the right comp here. Ah, Psylocke. Psylocke's such a good character. The reason why I put that bubble down is so that I can get there a little bit faster.
Assemble!
Oh no.
We've got trouble.
They've almost got it!
Ah. All right. This isn't working. What's gonna work here? What's gonna work? Rocket? Rocket? No, we're gonna go lucky here.
Without chaos, life becomes a
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
prison. You are restored.
Powering up.
Beware the Ogg, friends.
Sorry, team. That's okay. That's okay. That was just the first round.
Everyone loves a trickster.
Yeah, so
Until the trick
Marvel
is played
Rivals,
on them.
great game. Everybody's playing it. My mom knows about it. My dad, he's kind of interested, not really. But Vanessa, what are we thinking? Do you think she'll take me back?
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
You and my rivals and comics but I just
You
I just
must
want
teach
her
me
to
some
know
of your
that what
chaos
she's missing.
magic, Wanda.
No.
Not even a tiny bit. Come now.
I think you know quite enough about chaos as it is.
It's funny people are talking trash in a
Took a whole
generic match.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Asgard needed new leadership. It needed me.
Do clean up your toys,
I have
Mr.
many
Spencer.
faces.
Much better.
Our foe, healing for my friends. Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
I'm hurting pretty bad over here.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
You have my gratitude.
I was in trouble.
I outnumber
Underestimated
you.
you, Liana.
Oh no.
Number you.
Come on, team, let's go. This Loki probably never played before. That's funny. People are getting so worked up over a game.
Just like that.
I outnumber you. Healing for my friends. Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me.
The mission area is yours.
Get in there. You're quite welcome. What unusual beasts live. I have many faces.
The ocean with you.
May Khonshu show you no.
Made your
You are
father
restored.
proud, Wanda, my dear. The moon haunts you.
Oh, so close, so close. Why wasn't my shift working? Man, Psylocke was hunting me down.
They dare to lay hands on me?
Down goes their accuracy percentage.
I outnumber you.
I underestimated you, Liana.
Assemble!
You captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Just in time. Thanks.
Oh, I'm fine. Don't mind me. The more the merrier.
You wish you were this cool.
so close. I would love to win after the guy was talking so much trash. I would love to win. Oh no. So close.
Render me assistance. Get in there.
Your powers are mine!
Oh no. I didn't think it was that cool. I thought it was.
Mine!
I thought it was Blade.
What did I miss?
This is real firepower!
I thought I was getting Blade and I was gonna destroy everybody.
I outnumber you.
Capture progress is past
Ah.
point.
Maybe I should switch from Loki. Maybe not.
What did I miss?
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Hey, we won that one. Okay, keep talking trash. Keep talking trash. We're gonna just keep winning. How about that? Celestial Codex.
Without chaos, life becomes a I am Loki, god of mischief and the king of Asgard.
"30 seconds before you attack. Get ready."
Love your sword, but don't melt my ice.
It's not actual fire, it's soul fire.
That's too awesome. Dr. Doom tore everything apart. I want to be a part of putting it back together.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Ooh, the TVA is gonna have a field day with this reality.
I have many faces. Your god is
Assemble! The moon haunts you!
still will choose. Cheering for my friends.
The mission area is yours to capture now.
No skill shot!
Capture the mission area!
That's right. Let your enemies underestimate you. Thank me later.
I got you!
That symbol. It's the artist formerly known as Moon Knight.
I have many faces. Render me assistance.
I like the cold just in time.
No thanks.
I suppose that helped.
I have many faces.
Perfect catch! I saw
You have my full support.
Control C!
You should all be. The more the merrier.
The moon haunts you!
I'm gone. Invigorating, no?
Sorry, guys. Got a little distracted there. Oh, we gotta get
Their
that
team's
back.
capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Demon Queen down! Take some down! I'm hurt!
Your powers are mine!
Against the world!
Man, I need to do something. I'm gonna do rocket.
Double KO!
Oh no, we're gonna lose. We're gonna lose.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
I wasn't even Luna. You know, even when you're playing these games, a little part of you dies when you're playing these games, and they're like, you know, there's a little bit of truth to what they're saying. Like, I know I didn't play my best game there, but you know what? I was trying to do my best, trying to have a good time. And one of the fun things that I try to do there was just kind of like keep the chat lighthearted. You know, we're here, we're playing video games. It's just trying to have a good time. There's no need to get like nasty with people and stuff like that. So that's what I was trying to do that game. You know, sometimes you run into a team that is just really, really, really good, and you're like, you just got to do the best you can, and that's it. But yeah, one of the things that is hard for me right now is that, yeah, I noticed even some of the clips, like, also, I'm here playing by myself against the people that I don't have no idea who they are, and I'm trying to stream to nobody right now, but hopefully people in the future. I want to try to keep it entertaining, and I want to be able to try to get some clips for it so I can share on social media and stuff so I can promote the stream. But while you're trying to do that, trying to manage the game, trying to see what the score is, trying to see what the chat is, trying to see what the stream is doing, and then try to figure out how to do clips and all this stuff, and kind of figure out, my head is spinning right now from trying to figure out so many different things that are going on at the same time. So please bear with me. If I'm all of a sudden I'm really into the game, and I'm trying to figure out what is happening. I'm trying to figure if I'm quiet for too long. Please forgive me. I'm just trying to learn how to do the keyboard and mouse, trying to run a stream, trying to run through 3 different platforms, trying to get some clips, trying to interact with people that I'm playing with. So yeah, hang in there with me, guys. I promise as we grow the audience more, we'll be able to chat with more people, have a good time, and then we'll be able to have a little bit more fun. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. We're still building up our rank to try to get to some ranked matches.
Oh, I was touching her tongue so deep in her back when I friended her, then I ain't go.
Okay.
I'm pulling this card, that nigga a bitch. I run my
Okay,
nigga,
we
I
gotta
know
we
me,
gotta
really can
we
step
gotta
at
shut
that
this guy
hospital. If I
off.
got my book, you can get your ass out
How
like
can
I'm
I
taking the
mute this
pig.
guy?
My niggas will run for the bank when they see me.
I'm not judging.
How can I mute that guy? Yeah, that guy's getting muted. Oh, what should we play as? We're gonna need a tank. I'm gonna go with Penny here.
I'm here to finish the fight that my father began. I hope I make him proud.
We got a few people wanted to play heals. I'm gonna play Penny. That guy was very, not really appreciate the language. So sorry about that, guys. That's one of the things about. Another thing that I have to keep track of is make sure that people are not being super, saying some crazy stuff.
Just like me.
30 seconds
You know
before
what
you
to do,
attack.
spiders?
Get ready.
Whoa. These chronal energy readings are gonna blow out your sensors, Spider. What I do may seem dangerous, but I've never felt safer than when I'm with Spider.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Someone should have stopped doing that a long time ago.
Mine's in place.
A shield. Perfect. There's some trouble.
You're up, little one. You got me back. I've got yours.
Oh my god.
Firing up. Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now. Time for some fireworks. You got me back. I'm counting on you, friend. This is gonna hurt. Systems restoring. We're better when we work together. This is gonna hurt. Whoever they are, they don't look friendly.
This is why I love Penny, guys. Now we're gonna try to set up a chokehold over here. Oh no, here comes Groot.
My healing factor can't keep up.
Oh, I can't.
These critters are cute. Time for some fireworks. Powering up. We're better when we work together. More than half of the mission area. Mine's in place.
No skill shot.
It's spider time!
My way.
There we go. Why is there anybody to come through here?
Trouble has arrived.
Time for some fireworks. The area's almost yours. Spider time! Mine's in place. You got me back. I've got yours. Spiders get the job done. Spiders for the win.
Oh, I got Ace. How about that? Check that out. That's how it's done, everybody.
Fucking helpful.
Yeah, baby. That's how you play Penny. That's why I love Penny so much. She can set up chokeholds, she can set up lots of mines, and she can just continue to put pressure on a team and make it really difficult for them to get anywhere.
Pretty sure I'm still the coolest spider hero in any reality. This is gonna hurt. Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Hey, Rocket. Quill, you got your ship. Dude, let's get out of here. But we're supposed to save the world? Fine. We'll save the world.
That is down. Okay.
The battle starts in 5, 4.
Here we go, guys. Let's get them done. Let's get it done.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I bet saving the multiverse will look great on
This one's typical with Penny.
This is gonna hurt. I'm counting on you, friends.
A shield. Perfect. Oh,
Time for some fireworks.
Oh, there we go. I just erased Thor.
Mission area is yours to capture now. Mission area is yours. This is gonna hurt.
Come on, Thor. Bring it again. Come over here again, Thor. trying to protect my nest also.
Mine's in place.
If they come here, they're gonna be done. These guys are not getting anywhere near here. I'm gonna try to set up a choke point over there now.
Okay, quit showing off,
You captured more
Star-Lord.
than half of the mission area.
I'm counting on you, friend.
Oh no.
You know what to do, spiders? Time for some fireworks.
If anybody comes in here, they're done.
We make quite a team. It's spider time!
They're on your tail.
Perfect hit!
There we go.
Double KO! That's 3! Spider, you know what to do, spiders?
This should limit any damage.
That should keep us safe.
Until we have a winner.
This is gonna hurt.
What happened, God of Thunder?
We'll work together.
Thank you, Killstreak Baby. That's how you do it. That's how you play Penny. Just like that every time.
Another epic victory. Big win.
I still didn't get MVP. How many kills did I get? 24, 25, no deaths. And somehow I still didn't get MVP. How does that happen? I got robbed. Because he had one more kill. Oh my god. I'm not obsessing over getting MVP here, but once in a while, for crying out loud, please. Just once. Okay, we got the 9. We got the 9, level 9. All right, good. Let's change to hero here. Who do you guys want to see? Let's go with some Doctor Strange. Why not? See his cloaks. Look at his. Ready to do some magic. How's everybody doing today? Let's see what time it is. 11:30 right now. All right, we're having a good day today. Yeah. So if you're just joining us now, my plan today was just trying to get parents who have been trying to get into the game. They don't really know what's going on. I started the stream kind of like walking through the different characters, the different heroes, the different classes, the different things that they do. And now we just decided to jump into the gameplay and showing you how that works with the chaos and everything that's going on. There's a few different types of game modes. We have the convoy, we have the king of the hill, and then, or domination, or whatever it's called. And what else do we have? King of the hill, domination, or domination, and then it's escort. I believe that's kind of like the main game modes. But yeah, so we're just trying to walk people through it, show them like what it's like, and at the same time, learning how to do some live streams, learning how to play with mouse and a keyboard, making all sorts of mistakes and learning from them as life goes on, right? So yeah, we are going to continue to play some games here. Excuse me. I get thirsty. And along the way, I also could try to get my level up to level 15, so then we can go into ranked matches and really get our butt whooped by some of the experts out there. So yeah, if you're interested in seeing some random dad come in here and play some games, welcome to the stream. Convergence. This is where you kind of like you're escorting you're escorting a vehicle or something or a creature from one point to another.
You'll need a top-notch team.
All
to
right,
win this
so
one.
I like to wait and see what people want to play with. Sure, somebody's gonna play Venom here. This is a great map for Venom. I'm not very good with Venom. I'll probably play with Magneto here. Let's see, we already have one tank here, Angela. We have an Iron Man. We have a Jeff. Oh no, we went with Deadpool now. I'm gonna go with Magneto here. Yep, I'm gonna go with.
No timeline.
Oh, nope, I need to
exists
heal, I
where
need to heal, I need to
Magneto
heal.
yields. I am Loki, god of mischief.
We're gonna have to go with Loki here.
King of Asgard. God of
Let me see.
lies.
Let's see. Who else should we go with? Let's see what we have here.
I am Loki, god of mischief, and the king of
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I don't know if I should. Loki's the right play here. Maybe a woman.
I'm not the type who fades quietly.
I'm not good
into
at
the
cloak and dagger,
background.
and switching with the mouse and keyboard is not going to happen. Luna Snow.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
Rocket.
The battle starts in 5,
We're going to go with. There we go.
1.
Even when you can't see me.
I was hoping somebody would say, like, oh, go with this instead, but nobody said that. So.
Help, please.
Some people are natural heroes. I'm a natural joker.
Feeling fantastic.
Oh my god, he got deleted by Penny.
Battlefield ready again.
I am button smashing for sure. Oh man. I'm gonna try to sneak around here and try to get on point. We'll see this coming.
A little help, please. Psionic surge.
At least I'm trying to get some pressure over the front lines here.
Need assistance.
Fight for the good guy.
I'm not sure if the right hero's here. Let's try to go with Luna.
All I ever
Pulse
wanted
charge.
to do was sing,
Fire.
Lily.
That's what
Strong
happens when you
together.
fight with robots. My armor's got a lock on a bogey.
I don't have to be center stage.
He's a sociopath, but the man gets results.
Alright, so we switched it up. Made an impact. Here we go.
You know what to do, Spider. Be your best self.
Here we go. Here comes Chaos. Oh,
I can be reckless now.
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
Super Black Panther.
I don't have to be center stage. Be strong together. I can be reckless now. A nice deep freeze.
You're halfway there. Keep going.
Oh my god, what's going on? Who got me? Oh, Spider-Man. Can't stand Spider-Man.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Yep, can't mess with
Someone
Spider-Man.
needs a snowball in the face.
Alright, let me see. Shift gives me that.
Glow up.
Guarding you here.
I'm hurt. A nice deep freeze. Do I throw like a throw?
Get that vehicle moving again.
Thanks so much.
Where's everybody?
I'm hit! Cover me! Back in the hunt. Strong together. I like the cold. I am ready to put on a show! That one hurts.
I don't know what to do here, guys.
Dark essence coming through.
This is my unnatural selection.
Armor's got a lock on the boat. Battlefield ready again.
We gotta be able to break through here.
Get that vehicle moving again!
Tremble before fast.
It's spider time!
My way.
I'll take a shield, sure.
If we don't finish this, no wins. That is not an option. Embrace perfection.
Our prey is in the open.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Punisher is down.
Guys, I know that I suck at this character, but I'm trying to do the best I can.
Only 60 seconds left.
Whew.
Damage.
Oh man,
Need assistance. My spirits.
this mouse and keyboard is driving me nuts.
Triple team.
I'm much better.
Every single one of you.
Komi unleashed.
Quite an upgrade. Those beings appear to be hostile.
Get that vehicle moving again! Down to 30 seconds. Final 10 seconds.
Back in the hunt.
Guys, I'm losing it. This is nuts.
Got my own cover. Nice.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I could have done that far more efficiently.
Almost there. Don't turn back now.
My armor's got a lock on a bogey.
You would have failed. This is my unnatural selection.
That put a spring in my step.
The vehicle reached a checkpoint. Keep up the momentum.
Angels rising.
Whew. Guys, sorry, I'm losing it. My God, gotta concentrate so much.
Ultron virus reinforcement. Embrace perfection. Impressive technology.
Don't mess with the amazing Spider-Man!
Get the space organization
Oh my god, I am him. I am him right now. I am him.
Got it. Gonna do some damage.
Oh my god, I'm him.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Oh my god.
Another epic victory.
I am him. I am him. I don't know how that happened, but I did it. Oh my god, that was crazy. We were getting our butts whooped on that one. We really were. And then we made a nice little comeback, 23-5. I have no idea what I did. All I know is that I had a lot of fun that game, man. 11, 4, and 21. 21 assists, not bad. 11 kills. All right. That was good teamwork. Good teamwork indeed. GG's. Let's see, what time is it? 11:44. All right, I think we're going to call it there, guys. Oh, man. What a day. What a day, what a day, what a day. So we made it to level 9. That's respectable. Not too bad. Let's go over here. Let's get out of this game. Exit the desktop. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so that was a fun little morning. We got to do a lot of fun stuff. We got to, my whole plan, let's play some music if we can here. There we go. We got some chill vibes going right now. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that little experience today. I'm trying to create some themes around the stream. I want to be able to create like, you know, it's like, oh, today we're going to do this, today we're going to do that. And today I wanted to just take this opportunity to jump in here and help parents figure out a way to like play this game. If they've been thinking about playing Marvel Rivals, it's an opportunity for you to jump in and see what each character does, seeing how it works, and then you can jump in there and try it out yourself and see how you like it. You know, nowadays a lot of our kids are playing, you know, games like we used to. We used to play the Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation, and why not be able to jump in with our kids and just play some of these games? Nowadays, I feel like they get so complicated. You went from having a remote control like you did for the Nintendo to now having mouse and keyboard and having like an Xbox remote that can be a little crazy as well. So it can be a little intimidating at times. And but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed that experience. Let me see. I need to do something here real quick. And you know, hopefully you won't be so intimidated if you want to go and play some of those games yourself with your kids. You know, the ones who play in the quick matches, I think those are the safest places you can go in there and feel like you're not putting people at a disadvantage when you're trying to learn the game. And it won't let you. You gotta you won't play like competitive matches until you reach a certain level. And that's a choice that you can make. There's a lot of people that are playing just, you know, regular quick matches and just having a good time. Just like we did just now. That was a lot of fun, wasn't it? And it's, you know, it's a bit chaotic, as you saw just now. I'm trying to keep track of all the things that are happening in game, making sure that my microphone is working, making sure that the video is working, that it's not stuttering, that it's not jittery. It's a fun experience. Little by little, we're doing it. But yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying the stream. I got to do a better job of getting the stream out there and getting people to notice it and seeing it. And that's going to come with time. And yeah, one of the things that I'm doing is working with thumbnails. Let me show you the thumbnail that we did for today for, what should we call it, for the stream. So here we are. That was a stream that we created today for YouTube. And it's kind of like a little bit of a classroom situation with my handsome mug on there. And a little bit of the same fonts that we've been using. Blending it in with the background a little bit with the chalkboard. And yeah, little by little. If you're interested in learning how to do this kind of stuff, how to create content for social media, how to send out in this crazy crowd of stuff that's going on out there, especially now that AI is going to be doing a lot of crazy things. Feel free to stop by and say hello. Ask me any questions you might have, and I'll be able to walk you through how to work on some of this stuff and how to get some of this stuff done to help you stand out and stuff. So, yeah. Oh, man. It feels good to come in on a Monday and being able to stream for as long as we have been. How long? We've been going for 2 hours and 11 minutes. I think that's going to be a new record for a Monday. That feels good. It feels good to start the week off right and getting things going. My hope is to be able to start coming in here Monday and Wednesdays from 9 till 12. Just go for 3 straight hours, entertaining you guys, bringing you some knowledge, and hopefully encouraging you to do some of these cool things yourself. And also, have a good time. Sometimes it's just a matter of checking out new different types of games. For example, Marvel Rivals has been good, but maybe now it's time to see something else. What kind of games are featured? What kind of new things are going on? My brother really wants to get me into Apex Legends. Maybe that's what I'll do today. After I'm done with the stream here, can I just download this? One of the things, as you were just able to see just now, mouse and keyboard is something that I'm getting used to. And I feel like a lot of the people that have been playing this game for a while are pretty much experts on this kind of stuff. Wow, that's a crazy ability. But just like, if you might be a little bit intimidated into trying Marvel Rivals, I'm a little intimidated on trying Apex Legends. I remember trying it a little while back when I was younger, when it first came out, I think. And my brother's been playing it all this year, so maybe he'll give me some good tips, some good pointers on how to play this game. It's just a matter of, like Marvel Rivals, figuring out the different classes. One of the things that I find intimidating sometimes when it comes to this kind of games is all the different weapon attachments. Some of the things that I run into with Arc Raiders, you get all these weapons, but then all the different attachments that go along with it, whether it's a magazine size or like a silencer or the stock and the grip and the things, sometimes becomes overwhelming. And when you have already so many things going on in the game with the different classes, then the different weapon attachments, then all the different, whatever happened to getting from point A to point B? I hate to sound like a dinosaur, like an old timer, but it's like, man, some of these games, I'm surprised how these kids can keep track of all the stuff that is happening, because there's a lot of things to keep track of. And I feel like sometimes maybe games are just getting a little too complicated. I know that's something that I think has been happening with Fortnite, is that there's so many different things that you have to do that the core mechanics and the core gameplay has kind of like disappeared through the years. And that's what people enjoy when Fortnite goes back to like those old school chapters, the OG seasons and stuff, because it's kind of hard for like a casual player to just jump into a game when there's just so much going on. And even if you want to play casually and just jump into a match, if you don't know how to have the stuff, you're quickly at a disadvantage. So yeah, those are my thoughts when it comes to kind of like some of the modern gaming things that we have going on right now. Love to know your thoughts. Love to know what you think. So yeah, Apex Legends is one of the ones that I'm gonna add to the wish list. I'm gonna see if I can just do I have to go to the website to download it, or I can free to play add to library? If I go to add to library or start downloading it. So they know how to download it. Okay, all right. So before I leave today, I'll just click on that, start downloading the game, and maybe tomorrow we can do. First of all, I need to learn the game myself before I start giving you some pointers on the game. But maybe my brother would join me, and it'll be fun to play with him, and he can walk me through like a regular match and see how the chaos will ensue and see how that goes. Anybody else in there? Let's see. Promoting Twitch channel. So, oh my God, yeah. let's see what's going on in the news today, shall we? Let's see what's going on around the world. What can we talk about? Oh, I know what I want to talk about. So I know that I've talked about this in the stream before, but let's see, let's close this. Boom. One of the things that I've been talking about in the stream for the past few weeks is how AI has been kind of like getting a little wild, getting a little crazy. And one of the platforms that has been doing that a lot has been Artlist. Now, I've been using Artlist for quite some time. I like Artlist. I like kind of like what they were doing before. But I feel like lately they've been kind of getting carried away. Let me just turn down some of the music this real quick. Hold on. Sorry. I want to make sure we can have a nice conversation here. I got to get this set up in the same way. There we go. One of the things that Artlist has been doing a lot lately, and let's go to Artlist so that you guys can see for yourselves what's going on here. Artlist used to be a platform. Used to be a platform. AI music. This is what I'm talking about. AI music is not Artlist. No, I don't want to try that. So it used to be a place where you can come here, find cool music, you can use it on your tracks, and they were always adding new tracks from people, from composers, from artists who were looking to get discovered, looking to create music for people to use on different platforms, whether it be advertising and things like that. And through the years, it was fantastic. I've been using Artlist for a long time, and it's been a great service. Later on, they added sound effects. Just a disclaimer, I used to use Epidemic Sound before Artlist. And then Artlist started adding sound effects, and they started adding footage to their library as well. As you can see, I unchecked AI content. But if you add that, it's going to show you all sorts of crazy AI stuff that I just don't like, made with AI and stuff. So you have footage, you have templates that you can use in After Effects and create some graphics, create some lower thirds for your different things. So great. Then they added LUTs. Awesome. You can create different styles and looks for your different videos and stuff. Great. These are all great features. These are all tools that you can download and use, and you can customize, and you can use and give you your own unique look and style. You'd say, great, awesome. And they even added some extensions that you can use to Premiere, DaVinci. I think they had some Resolve, Final Cut Pro. You have some great plugins that you can use for your different videos. Awesome. These are all things that you can learn, use, and apply to your things. Lately, Artlist has been going in the other direction. They've been going into the AI world. And when you get to Artlist, the first thing you see is all of this. So when you click on Artlist, the first thing you're greeted with is AI image generator, AI video generator, AI music, AI voiceover. Everything's AI, AI, AI. The full front page of Artlist is all about AI. Everything, even in Seedance now. All of it. And it's just like the first option, AI toolkit. It's already giving you, oh, that looks disgusting. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like, what kind of punches are those? What is this? Recreate what? Someone in a weird water cooler? Somebody in a horse? The horse is not even moving. And why is that dust? It's, what is happening, Barbie? Everything's fine. Memes. I don't understand why they keep doing this, right? And now, just to even find their stuff that they had before, you have to go to the stock catalog. And even this is pushing more AI on you. This studio, I'm sure it's going to be all about AI. The first AI production platform. Oh, wow. Look, cool. Great. Direct your vision. So you can create a character, put it in an environment. It's supposed it's going to be creating everything. Sure. Whatever you say. As I illustrated some of the stuff in the last week, AI is not quite there yet to the point where you can use it in advertising campaigns, in my opinion, without doing a lot of iteration and spending a lot of time trying to get to some of the things that you want. Can I do some cool stuff? Sure. But it doesn't have it to the degree where you want to like really control the stuff that you want to create. And that's where it brings me back to what Tom Buck has been a content creator for a long time. He's an educator. He deals with a lot of the tools that I need to use for streaming and filming videos and stuff like that in your home office. So he's been using Artlist for a long time as well. And he created this video kind of like talking about
my YouTube channel 9 years ago.
Talking about what's been going on with AI, some of the same gripes that I've been talking about. And, you know, when I thought to myself, it's like, this is something that maybe I'm going to make a video about it. I'm talking about it a little bit right here, but just like a separate video, kind of like talking about my personal experience with Artlist and some of what I see going on with the industry and my point of view as somebody who's been working in this for the past 2 decades. And you know, I thought to myself, why complain about it? It's where the things are going, and that's what it's going to be. And it's only got 4,700 views. I think a lot of his videos have a lot more views when it comes to other things. Probably, yeah. But, you know, it's one of those things where I feel like if we don't complain about it, if we don't make our voices heard, then these companies are just continue to keep pushing AI more and more and more. We talked about Meta, the fact that they just left the metaverse. They're like, oh, we spent billions of dollars on that, but don't worry about it now. We're going fully on AI. And nobody's asking for that. You know, I see, even though that I do deal with social media quite often, I see the death of social media. I mean, if it's not already here, it's coming very soon. Because as you scroll through your feed, I think that's another video that I'll make, is that you're so flooded with just AI content all the time that you hardly ever see the stuff from your social network anymore. You don't hardly ever see anything from your friends, the things that you really signed up for. When I signed up for Facebook back in the day, it's because I wanted to see what my family was up to, what my friends were up to. Maybe spying your ex-girlfriend and see what was going on. Those are the things that people did back in the day. Now it's just so saturated with, and I remember this all happened when the suggested for you feature came around. And that was the whole algorithm thing, where it's just like, oh, determining what kind of things you like and comment on is just going to feed you more and more stuff. And then it became like a vacuum suck, right? The doom scroll that we call it. And now it's just morphed into, it's not only the doom scrolling of the, you know, suggested stuff, but then it's also AI generated stuff, even within groups that you follow. There are certain groups that I follow for my communities to stay up to date on some of the things that are going around me, that even those groups have AI powered stuff that the admins can't even shut off, or if they hide it so deep in the settings that regular people like you and I, who are just, you know, using social media like in a regular day basis, sometimes it's hard to find these features. Even as someone who creates content for a living for other people, Meta is always changing their settings so many times that when you are trying to fix some things for your clients, you have to like relearn the platform in certain ways, because they're kind of like moving things around all the time and adding new features and enabling them by default. And they have to go in and shut it off. And if you have an everyday life, if you have a job, if you have kids, if you have if you're doing this as a side hustle or a side thing, like running a community group or whatever, you don't have time to be diving into the settings to try to figure out how to turn some features off that, you know, Silicon Valley was a push on you. So I think it's important, like Tom did, to create videos, to make our voices heard, to go out there and actually say, you know what, this is not what we want. This is not what we signed up for. This is not what we need. Because these tech CEOs and people who really want to push AI because they're making a lot of money through it, that's all they care about. They don't care about whether it's going to be helping us, whether it's going to be helping the world or not. They're just pushing their crazy stock manipulating AI bubble on us. And it's going to bust soon. I mean, it's happened with you know, I'm old enough to remember when we made the transition from analog to digital, when the Web 1.0 was first born, and then Web 2.0, and then social media, and now AI. The bubble is coming. You know, the original bubble one was when all the websites came out. Everybody that made a website was getting $1 million funding for all their, you know, website about, you know, a hamster, the hamster dancing. So that burst. Then social media came around, and there were so many different social media companies that died because they were just, you know, another bubble. I feel like AI is one of the in those places where like, oh, it's a brand new thing, and we all want the brand new thing, and it's so shiny and fun. And look at what happened with Sora. Sora was just killed off by OpenAI. OpenAI just shut off Sora. They're going to be shutting it down soon. I'm not sure soon when it's going to happen, but you know, there was no demand for it, and they were probably wasting so much money in just creating those stupid videos left and right. That I feel like that change is coming soon. I think even Apple is kind of realizing it's like they couldn't crack it, and it's kind of like a bubble that's going on. Yeah, they're going to be adding certain features, and I think just like everything, you know, when the first Web 1.0 came out, you know, the search that was originally created kind of like evolved, and eventually Google took over, and they were able to make it. And now search is just ubiquitous. You know what I mean? It's everywhere. So it just become like another feature that's added to things. AI, there will be certain parts of tools that we use that are going to be incorporated into it, but hopefully it won't be to the point where like even Microsoft has a freaking Copilot AI thing built in automatically into it. I haven't even clicked on it, so I don't even know what it does. So yes, some of these features will get incorporated into our everyday lives, hopefully in a way that is helpful and not detrimental to our lives. But I think that's why we need to make our voices heard, because we need to let these companies know we don't want this kind of stuff. We don't want this sloppy crap of just AI stuff being delivered to us all the time. You know, and one of the terms that I love from computer graphics when creating visual effects and for, you know, movies and television shows and stuff like that is the uncanny valley. You know, our eyes have evolved through the years to be able to recognize and see certain things that, you know, that a computer or, you know, something that's generated on the computer, you can't always recreate. So for the longest time, visual effects artists had a hard time getting through that uncanny valley stuff. And now, lately, they've gotten pretty good at it. But now AI is coming in, it's having to relearn a lot of this stuff. And we can still tell the difference now, because a lot more people are having access to AI and creating a lot more imagery, and they're not putting the time and effort into like really make it look as real as possible. And it doesn't quite look good. So we're exposed to a lot more stuff. We're exposed to like really crappy visual effects again. And people are like, yeah, no, that's AI. They can tell right away. And some people can't, and that's okay. And that can be a bad thing, right? Because it can be used for nefarious reasons. So we're in this crazy evolution of digital media again. Like I mentioned before, we went to analog to digital, and then digital kind of like morphed into like a new media with social media kind of world, and citizen journalism, and, you know, getting the news through the social web. Now you can't trust anything you see in social media because of the AI that we talked about before. So we're going through this evolution again of everything that's going on with AI and everything. And, you know, it'll level out. But we kind of like in it right now. And I'm looking forward to seeing when everything kind of like mellows out and we kind of get back to like a shared reality. A shared reality where we know what's real and what's not. And we have, you know, we can rely on certain news and rely on journalists and people who really do this for a living, and they have integrity and all those things. But it's going to take some time to get through this muck of AI silliness that's going on right now. Man, rant over. How you guys like that little rant, huh? Should I go back to playing Marvel Rivals so you can avoid my rants about AI? But yeah, if you haven't had a chance, I highly recommend you check out this video from Tombuk talking about Artlist.
I started my YouTube channel 9.
And you know, maybe I'll be making myself a video on this as well, because I think it's important to have these conversations as to what's going on and how to try to make things better. Because otherwise, then people who are creating these tools are just going to assume that they know better than we do, and they're going to continue to incorporate all these things into things that we don't want or we don't need. So to make sure that don't just take things for granted, make your voices heard, just make a simple video explaining if you're pro or against it. Maybe you love AI. Maybe you love all these amazing things that are being done, and it's allowed you to express yourself in ways that you never thought possible. There is a valid reason for the use of AI. And if it's working for you, let's have a conversation. Jump in the chat. Say, hey, I've been able to create a business out of this. And I'd be like, all right, great. Awesome. Let's see how that's working out. And let's see what the best uses are for that, so that, you know, we can use it in the right way. And we can use it in ways that is going to help people and stuff. Those are conversations that I think are fantastic to have. Yeah, those are my 2 cents on that. I'm running out of water here. But yeah, definitely check out Tom's video. Check it out. Follow him. Tell him we sent you. And love to know what you guys think about his video and whether AI is good enough for us or not. Oh, man. Is that on time already? Whew, time flies when you're having fun. And I've had a lot of fun today. I hope you guys have had some fun as well. We might be continuing this series as well of teaching parents how to use Fortnite, how to jump in there and not Fortnite, sorry. Maybe we'll jump in there and teach people how to use Marvel Rivals. Or maybe if there's a different game that you might be interested in playing or trying out, let me know. Maybe that's something we can try it on stream. One of the games that I've been trying lately has been Super Battle Golf. That's a fun game to play. Arc Raiders is a very fun game as well. My kids love playing Geometry Dash. But yeah, and I'm going to be downloading Apex to see if we can get my brother to jump in here and help us figure out how that works, how that game goes. It's been a long time since I played Apex Legends. So yeah, maybe we'll jump in and play that as well. But yeah, that's it for me today, guys. I hope you've had a fantastic Monday. I hope it continues to be a fantastic day. I really appreciate you coming in here and joining me and watching some of my videos. And hopefully you were entertained. Hopefully you learned a little bit something about how to play Marvel Rivals. Hopefully you, appreciated my take on AI and Artlist and the things that are going on in the advertising or content creation industry. I would love to know your thoughts. If there's anything that you think that I got wrong or you want to have a discussion about, please leave it in the comments. I would love to have this conversation and continue it. And if you want to continue to see cool games being played, learn about cool things, learn about creating content, maybe you're interested about learning about Photoshop, Illustrator, After Effects, Premiere, any of those things, and maybe you just want to see somebody play some good games from the point of view of an old timer or a dad, or maybe play some retro games, we can do that as well. That's it from me, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow me on Mr. Do Good on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and Mr.DoGood on TikTok. Until tomorrow, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you. Love you. See ya.